What's up, everybody? So, as you all know, I'm always busy. I'm always building things and coming up with little DIY things. So, as you can see here, this is my latest sump build. This is for a tank build that I'm doing up in Long Island for a guy. He's got a 125 gallon tank. It's going to be a fish only with live rock tank. But this is a 40 breeder. It's just about done. This is the skimmer section and the overflow section. Here's going to be the refugium, and here I'm just going to be putting a piece of light diffuser straight back. It's 18 inches, about 4 inches wide, or I'm sorry, 2 inches wide. And this is where we're going to put the filter pad, you know, the blue and white pads. That's just going to go right there. He's going to have a maintenance crew coming out every 2 weeks, so I wanted this to be something that maybe he can do. You know, I'm going to have a whole bunch of pre-cut pieces for him, so as often as he can change them, you know, pull them out. He's going to have a pretty good amount of large fish. Also, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be starting my planted tank. I'm keeping my reef tank, obviously, because I love it. But for about 4.5, 5 years, I had planted tanks. This whole basement, actually, was all my planted tanks. I had 240 breeders, a 29 gallon, a 75, there was a 20 long, and a 10 gallon. And they were just all filled with plants, growing them, different fish. I had different types of wood. I had my Malaysian driftwood, spider wood, different types of rock. So I want to be getting back into that. I've always missed it. I've always missed trimming the plants, you know, like Mr. Miyagi style, doing a bonsai tree kind of thing. But so I was actually given a bunch of stuff from my LFS that I've been going to for years when it came to my planted tanks, and I still go to them now for my reef equipment and stuff like that. But I was talking to them back and forth about, you know, oh, I'd love to do a little small tank. So they actually gave me a little tank. I'll pan over and show you guys. There it is in the background. You can see it. That's the Fluval Spec 5. I was actually thinking about, you know, running this tank, plants, you know, live plants, just a simple setup. It's kind of small. It's a 5 gallon tank, but, you know, I'm going to run with it. I was looking at the filter, the way the filter media is set up, and, you know, me being a guy that designs his own filtration system for every tank that I've ever had, actually, except for now this Nuvo 40 Fusion upstairs. It's an all-in-one, so I have to go with somebody else's design, and it's tricky to get used to somebody else's all-in-one design. You would think that, hey, it's be simple now, because I like certain ways to be done, you know, certain things to be done certain ways. So I'm going to stick with it and use this all-in-one system as well, see how it goes, give reviews on it. But, you know, it's a cool little tank. The LEDs are supposed to be able to support, you know, your basic low light, medium light plants. I'm gonna be running, you know, they gave me a whole bunch of stuff. They gave me a bunch of extra carbons. They gave me this extra little media filter sponge here. They also gave me a CO2 bubbler. I'm going to be running CO2 on this. It's the one that has the exchangeable little tanks, which is pretty cool, because I'm not going to be running, I don't need a big tank on this. I had big tank running my 240s and my 75 before, so I'm going to be going over a lot of products that I'm going to be using for the planted tank. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do something like, you know, Marine Tank Mondays and Freshwater Fridays or something, you know, something like that. You know, updates once a week on each tank, and then in between if I do any new additions or if I'm doing any builds. So also give you a little pan around on, you know, what I got going on in here. There's that. Over here, there's this big old tub of rock. We're going to be using the Carib Sea Life rock in the build in Long Island. So should be pretty cool. I have the tank out on the front porch, but so that's it for updates for now. But yeah, I just want to let you guys know. I don't know if anybody's seen my new intro or if anybody noticed, but it does say marine and freshwater aquariums. So I do want to get back into that. I've always missed it. I actually, when I sold my tanks, I took all the live plants that I had from it and I planted them in a creek about 3 miles from my house. So I want to actually show you guys how they've done over the past 2 years in that creek by themselves. Wait till you see this. I want to make a video of me going to the creek and picking out all the old plants that I put in there. There's a bunch of basic stuff that pretty much can grow anywhere, but if anybody is into planted tanks and they know about, like Jungle Val, where it's like about $2 a root, I probably have 10,000 plants now in that creek. So it's going to be cool to go there, pick stuff out. I want to pick all the rock. I might even pick out, because in one section it's kind of like a muddy, sandy substrate in the creek. So I was actually thinking of taking everything from the creek and putting it in this tank. They did send me some substrate to put in. They didn't send me any driftwood or any rock or anything like that, but I did hand pick some of my own stuff to do the aquascaping. But I think it might be cool to actually get everything from the creek except for the fish. So I know that I'll be able to keep everything thriving and survive from that creek into a tank. So maybe that's what we'll do. Tell me what you guys think, if I should do that or if I should go with my other method where I make my own substrate or use a substrate they gave me. So please leave me some comments. Tell me what you think about this. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be doing a planted tank. I'll probably have it down here in the basement. Keep my saltwater tank upstairs in the dining room, because I am down here a lot. So I think I might have one upstairs and one downstairs. So, because this is my little workshop room. I'm probably down here. As soon as the baby goes to sleep, this is pretty much where I come hang out. So, hope you guys enjoyed this little vlog, I guess you could call it, on what's going on. But stay tuned, because I did get some new coral. Well, one piece really. And I'm going to be doing an update probably middle of the week on the Nuvo, on how that's running. And that's it. So, for now, I will see you guys, and thanks for stopping by.